Greetings, everybody. Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to Project Zomboid, episode 72, which originally aired live on Twitch. Before I get going on my little adventure, I want to put the wood axe away, because I don't in any way need a wood axe for... Well, let me turn off the car. But I was definitely a rough and tumble kid. That got hurt, but generally shrugged it, and almost to like a bad degree. Because there's the other end of the spectrum where we expect, especially boys, but we expect kids to be tough, and often when they are like actually really injured and should probably seek help, they don't, and that was me, and it's not smart. Like, I broke bones and never got them set. That kind of thing. Which is not smart, and you should not do. So there's a limit to, like, oh, what a spill, that was awesome. Because if you take it too far, people won't actually help them. Why do I have a brain in my bag? To throw it out. I'm just trying to, like, tidy up the trash around my base. Oh, that crate is full. Okay, let me... build another one. 3 planks. I didn't jump out of a burning mall as a kid, but I did jump out of second-story windows as a kid. Like, legitimately jumped out of second-story windows. Like, for fun. Because I was an insane human. Yep. That was me as a child. I was very much a wild child. But most of my injuries were actually from organized sports, not from me monkeying around. They were from, yeah, almost exclusively organized sports. That's going to catch up to me in my old age. There's some things that will catch up to me, but that won't, because there wasn't even a lot of my, like, I don't know, I was pretty, I knew my limits, I'll put it that way. I spent a whole bunch of high school doing, like, track and field and things like that, and I got to a point where I did suffer some injuries, and my coach wanted me to keep going and going and going, and finally, I had to quit. Or not quit, but I was like, look, I'm not competing anymore. I'll still, be one of the co-captains of the team or whatever, but I'm not going to be competing because of my injuries. And I made it very clear to him, like, because he was the type, he was a coach who had a laminated news article of when he was a kid, and he, like, completed a 800 meter or a mile run or something like that with, like, a broken leg or whatever, and that was one of his, like, points of pride. So when anyone was like, I'm hurt, he would, like, whip out this laminated article, and he's like, I don't care. Well, he was a good coach, let me preface, but he would whip out this laminated article of, like, back in my day I ran on a broken leg, and I couldn't help but be like, and that's stupid. Nobody should run on a broken leg. That is moronic. Like, if you have a fractured leg, it's actually very easy for your bone to then sever your femoral artery, and that's death. I actually have, it was someone I actually ran track and field with. It was a freak injury. But what ended up happening was, he was playing ultimate frisbee, and he stepped into a little digger of a hole, and twisted his leg, where he ruptured his femoral artery. And this is someone who, competed in track and field on, like, a national level, like an elite athlete. He was honestly an elite athlete, and he twisted his leg wrong playing ultimate frisbee with friends and nearly lost his leg. So it's like, no, this is dumb. Don't just, like, shrug off your little injuries being like, oh, it's a broken bone, it's no problem. It's like, I'm sorry, but we live in the 21st century where, like, healthcare is a thing and people should seek it. So I loved that coach, but he had some pretty antiquated, draconian ideas about personal health. that I will always be happy I never listened to him. And even as like a co-captain, when other people got injured, I would straight up say, like, don't listen to coach. He wants to win more than he wants you to be healthy. And it's not that he doesn't care, he just is driven. Sort of like what was it? Not Another Teen Movie, where the really fat like lineman or whatever. No, he was a lineman. Was like, oh, you're gonna die if you get like one more concussion, and like there was a concussion counter. Yeah. So we voted on securing the first floor, and I think the best way for me to do that is to tow cars, because this is a sort of perfect solution, and then I'll spend, if I have remaining time, slapping on metal plates. So let's see, there is... Oh man, there's a lot of windows in this thing. This is not going to be so easy. I'm also really bad at driving with, like, trailer stuff. No! No! It, like... I mean, it might be worth me trying to, I went the wrong way. Come on. If you're not willing to die for the team, you're dragging the team down. Yeah. Yeah, I at that point I realized my personal health is worth more than the success of a team. And I was just unwilling to sacrifice my health for like a year of glory, right? It's just, don't be dumb at some point. How far back is this window? Come on, show me the building. Show me the building. Fine, it's not doing it. Yeah, I'll have to hop out. Oh, okay, it's in position. More or less. I can nudge it from here. I could hotwire it, but I honestly find that it's easier just to, like, rather than to, like, hotwire it, break through a window, gas it up, and then push it into position, like, drive it into position where most of these cars are in terrible condition. Just shoving it, like Demo Derby, is easier. Yeah, that's definitely in position there. I've gone to see Demo Derby once or twice in my life. It's pretty amusing, I've got to say. Oh! Ooh! A mint standard tire in the trunk. I don't mind if I do. I like how the trunk has 10 carry weight and the tire was 15 size. Because of how ruined this vehicle is. Rear left window is already kind of broken. Yeah, this car is totally gone. As you can see, it is totaled. Oh, I can't get to that window. All right, I'm just going to leave that vehicle there. We're done with that one. Oh, I am not in pain. You're right. Thanks for noticing that. And I still have a fracture. We're getting pretty close. We're getting pretty close. Hey, Arclight. Thanks for the resub. Yeah, we're getting there. I don't know when we'll be there, but we're closing in on heal time. It'd be funny if the leg just fell off. Funny to who? Someone wants this series to end. Just amputate and put on a bionic. Now you're talking RimWorld to me. Alright. What do we have here? Another Chevy Dart, which is busted to hell, but open on the inside with a pencil and a battery. I'll take the battery. And another tire. I will not tire of the rewards. I'm sorry. I'm not really sorry. So 2 regular size tires. And there's obviously more cars and some zombies, but more cars in this lot that we can tow. So I'm going to need at least 2 more vehicles to complete that one wall. I do think that the northeast facing wall is going to be a little bit easier. You appreciate my puns? Thanks. Sometimes they're clever. When they're really bad, I even cringe on the inside, but it's like we can cringe together. Alright, I'm gonna try to drive this way. Yes, sort of. Oh god, don't, like, physics render, glitch, flip me, and kill me. This is, harder than it looks, because it's like, the physics here are just angry with me. Oh my god. What is my purpose? I drive cars into cars into cars. Let's go. Straight back. Come on. All right, that's in position. Let's unhook it. Okay, well, fair play. There is no way to get that trailer. I should also probably put the tires I have away before I do anything else, because I'm going to be taking damage just walking around with these bad boys. Alright, that's flush. Too good of a parking job? Maybe. So this here is going to be annoying because I might actually want to retain access to those doors. That one will be relatively easy. It's 1. And then here is just 1 door. So I only need 1, 2, 3, 4 more vehicles to block. And then to figure out, am I going to, and maybe a poll for all you guys, am I going to block this up? Blocking that up will require like maybe 2 box trucks, 1 here, and 1, and then anything here. Just probably 2 larger vehicles. The bear jokes are going strong. So we have a ton of regular tires in good condition, it looks like. Yeah, we have at least 4. Which reminds me, I probably should fix my car in IRL. Who needs to drive? Executioner, thanks for the resub. Apparently you liked the barely jokes. I should just have like dadjokes.com or something like that open on my other screen so I can just bombard you guys with cheesiness. But actually, I think it's a lot less clever when it's not situational, and when you are just spouting out dad jokes are only funny because of how quick and witty they are. So if you're just repeating them like a parrot, they lose a lot of their appeal, for me at least. Making some sort of bad pun about something relevant is a lot better than a bad pun that's just rote memorization. Ah, tomatoes. Like, I could say something like, I better catch up to get ready for this harvest. And, you know, that would be a relevant bad pun. What is Hungary's favorite country? Obviously Turkey. I mean, come on now, that's not even hard. Chile? I'm going with Turkey. I'm sticking with Turkey. I doubt these tomatoes will ever grow given the season, but I'll try. Gotta water them though. I wonder how much water the other ones took. Yeah, they didn't get watered enough from the rain. We are definitely in the weird situation of not having pain from this fracture. So I have to like continually take off the splint to see if it's still fractured, which is something I always find very strange about Zomboid. Are you able to make greenhouses in Zomboid? I don't think so, without mods. These 4 of my carrots should be ready to go pretty soon, too. Now, I'm sure there's a lot of features that you can find in mods, and there's a lot of features that have yet to be added. So, things like, can you do X, Y, or Z? It's like, that might change by next month, or sometime in the future, something like that. So it's worth always checking back to see if that remains to be true. Uh-oh, my electric box is almost overflowing again. You're trying to link the clip of the Malfire? It was pretty glorious. Did I eat both bowls? Do you guys remember seeing me eat both of them? Bye, Yoda. I'm gonna just assume that I did. So let's cook this one up and prep the next one. Hey, Camasia. Always a pleasure to see you in these parts. I have been abandoned by all my pets, but they're eating food, so it doesn't hurt my feelings too badly. I think this rabbit suit is going to be a little bit less oomph than my last one, because unless I butcher up another rabbit, I think I'm, yeah, I'm not going to butcher up another rabbit. Did you find the elusive thing? It's in orange text right there, actually, so, yeah. No, actually, I take it back. This soup is super thick. I guess it's all that cabbage. Cabbage, I think, in this game gives you a bit too much bang for your buck, shall we say. Because one head of cabbage fulfills a ton of hunger. But what I also want to do is, let's take some potatoes out, radishes. I'm just unfreezing some stuff. I haven't checked my traps either, but it's 8 p.m., so I'm definitely not going to do it this hour, because I don't want to die. Yeah, normal cabbage head is yeah, you're right. I mean, they're pretty hearty. I do feel like if I ate an entire cabbage versus eating an entire potato is 18 hunger, an entire cabbage is 12. No, but that's a partial cabbage. That's not a good 1-to-1 ratio. An entire regular cabbage is 25. I don't think the cabbage is that much more filling than the potato. Like, just my 2 cents there. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like I could eat more cabbages than potatoes. But that's because I think potatoes are a lot more satiating. But maybe not calorie-wise? I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'm just saying, in this game, cabbages seem to be super filling. Super. Oh, crap. It's burning. I have seen the size difference, yes, but what I'm saying is cabbages are mostly water. I guess potatoes are mostly water. I don't know. Potatoes, there's, I'm not going to get into that, but it's actually a interesting thought experiment, is that, like, potatoes are... I'm not even going to start, because it's hard to explain. It's a logical argument about the percentage of water that potatoes have. You're welcome to Google it, because it is a famous thought experiment. But I don't know it well enough to explain it well. There's a lot more carbs in potatoes, yes. They're very starchy. Alright, condition of my generator is still above 50%, so we're still good there. And we got 2 vehicles moved, but we're of course going to continue this goal for tomorrow. Now the other problem is I have nothing to read. I have nothing to pass the time before it gets later, because I've read all my skill books. I have, I guess I could tailor or something? I don't know. Maybe I'll tinker with electronics, because my electronics are filling up. No, actually. Metal sheets. Yeah. So part of the goal was to metal sheet up the things downstairs, and I can work on that during the day, because downstairs is illuminated. Because if I go to sleep at 9:50 p.m., I'll wake up at like 4 in the morning and it will still be dark. I could exercise, I suppose. But I'd rather work on this goal that you all voted on. Did you hear? I heard something that spooked me just a little. I don't like that. All right, let's barricade with a metal sheet. Crunch. So I have explained this a lot, but the meta here is 4 boards outside, 1 metal sheet inside. The logic behind that is the way these metal sheets work is it's an all or nothing. If zombies are bashing on a metal sheet, the metal sheet is there until it's removed. So you can't see if it's been damaged, because once it's gone, and it's open. So the boards outside, you can see progress to damage, right? It's 100%, 75, 50, 25, right? For 4 boards, 3 boards, 2 boards, 1 board, meaning that you can notice when your barricades and walls are getting broken into. Please don't cut yourself. Okay, good. So yeah, it's definitely the meta right now is to put metal on the inside as a last resort of protection, and wood on the outside so that you notice. I could use a broom. Yeah, I mean, if I wasn't a crazy person, I'd be using a broom. Don't risk it. Well, it's a good way to level up my first aid, right? So there's obviously some metal sheets, and the metal sheets aren't perfect. Crash doing the math. 1 potato. So what size potato is that, though? There's to me, a significant difference between like a massive like Yukon or russet versus a... Okay. Alright. Well, that's fair. I guess the developers did the math. I'm fine with that. I don't have a ton of metal sheets, so if I want to truly barricade up all of the points of entry, I'm definitely going to go metal sheet hunting, stripping down parts. I'm also sort of curious because I've never really used the antique furnace before. I want to fire that bad boy up. I'm going to totally burn myself, aren't I? Light fire with ripped sheets and a letter. Alright, it is 70... Alright, so it's a radius thing. It's much warmer near the thing than it is... So I might want to move that furnace to closer to the kitchen. It really depends on where I'm going to be, well... Or, see... I'm gonna have to pull. So here's the thing: is if I want to do laundry, let's say, and I don't have spare clothing, I'm obviously going to want to be near the furnace here, so that I don't get super cold during the winter. So I don't go hypothermic. So it keeps me warm. It also wouldn't hurt to have more than one, I suppose. And I do believe the Northern Valley Point, warehouse had one, right? It had another one, I think, if I recall. So I could go get that. Fireplace info. So it has 2 hours of fuel? That's fine. I left it at the hunting lodge. I think there was 2 of them. There was one at the hunting lodge, and then there was one... No, you might be right. It might be at the hunting lodge in Valley Point. Either way, I could go hunting for it. Because it wouldn't necessarily be... I have to decide essentially where I want the heat, because if I... if I want to stay warm for the winter. Like right now, as you can see, I'm getting chilly, but then all I have to do is hobble on over here, and I won't be chilly anymore. In fact, being next to this, I will be toasty. Roasty toasty. Yeah, I remember ditching it. And there was actually more than just the one that I found. I found like a 2. Add fuel. Let's see. I'm gonna add a plank for 2 hours or tree branch for 1 hour. Rip sheets for 5 minutes. I'm getting bored. Don't be bored, dude. I'll speed through the washing process. Or heck, I could probably just go to sleep through it. Let me back up the save. I did patch up some winter clothing. Yeah, I do have a decent amount of winter clothing, and I've been adding to the amount that I have just in case, because it would be really, really bad to have my winter clothes damaged and then be very vulnerable without no recourse. But I don't have a full spare set. I just have some stuff. I don't have like maybe that's maybe that would be a good goal, is to have a full set of everything that I'm currently wearing, but spare, so that I can just flip flop. I can wear the spare clothes, and it will be as protective. Oh, my counts are going to be getting weird here. 5 ducks per neck. All right, I fixed it. I really need to repair my old keyboard. Yeah, that part where I had to keep repatching due to skill gain. You know, it's weird. I don't even see the splint on my leg. I mean, I'm clearly still fractured. I still have the fracture. But, I'm hobbling around splint-free. No, I'll head to sleep. So we're going to spend tomorrow trying to barricade up everything. And then we'll poll for new options. So, hoodie first. Wear hood down. And then wear everything else. I feel like Superman getting dressed that fast. Obviously, I just accelerated time, but still feels a bit like Superman. I could check my traps, too. We did decide a while back that the sort of cyclical tasks can cut into current tasks. So I'm not, you know, I can tend to my garden, things like that. I'm gonna ditch my sheet ropes because they're pretty heavy, and I don't suspect I'm going anywhere 2 stories anytime soon. It'd be a bummer if that's exactly what I do now, and I have to jump out a window and hurt myself. Fresh cooked, eat half. Welcome back, Yoda. I still have an unbroken leg to take the fall. Whoa! I jumped through that window like I was not harmed. That was sketchy. It is October 29th. This is day... Well, what is that? 110? 111? Something like that. Let's go check. Oh, God! That's the problem with the fences. Is it actually makes it more dangerous because it is a jump point. Somehow or another, I didn't even take a single point of damage. Like, my guy seems to be unharmed from that. Yoda, sit down. Sit down. But, yep. That was fun. Should have made it walls, not fences. Got tough ankles. I know. I am the Iron Ankle. Yeah, I see you said anti-fall, not increased fall. Well, I'm sorry. I failed at that. And what's funny is I literally cannot fix it. Well, I could put scaffolding around the edge of the roof. I suppose that would fix it. But that would be, that'd have to be a separate goal. Oh, hi. You look stunning. Get it? I'm not very sorry. Thank you for working towards your submitted goal. Finding a sports car was your submitted goal. How many melee kills are we up now? 1985, I think. Yep, 1985. You bet she was a mother and it was Mother's Day? Mother to zombies, maybe. Oh, breaking the other leg? Yeah, I didn't do that, though. Ooh, this is a chunker. What are you, a Flemish giant? Jeez, that's a lot of... It's a 4-kilo rabbit. Dude, it's like... Well, it's still not Yoda-sized, but... I feel like it's Yoda-sized. In spirit. Yeah, it's a big chungus of a rabbit. Part of me wants to just cut all of these stupid trees down, or probably, honestly, put my traps in a more intelligent spot in the future. When I have wire traps that are not breakable. This would be a lot less annoying if I wasn't hurt, though. This one's out of bait. I haven't caught any birds yet. Oh, hey. There we go. That's what we're talking about. I heard something good. Trapping level 2. So, what does that do for us? We are going to be able to make trap boxes and cage traps. Or no, trap boxes. So trap boxes is the new one. And let's check the... It's not... So... This rabbit is near max size. As you can see, the nutrition bar is like just about full. That was a big chunker. Now I do have a book to read. Yes, I need to pick up Intermediate Trapping. I'm not even certain I own it. I hope I do. Hello. Wasn't there cars up this direction? Maybe not. Well, we'll go over to these Chevy Dart. It's actually not a terrible condition car, it doesn't look like. I feel like the repo man, or like the tow man. I should actually check the car. Ooh, a gun just laying here. Alright. We're in that kind of neighborhood, are we? Didn't realize. Annotated map of, ooh, West Point. Medical center. Well, I already knew that. So I live here. We are here. And this map, I found her walking here, wasn't carrying gun. Thinks she lived here. So this map doesn't tell me anything. Hello. I'm a little injured. Can you come back later? No? Okay. Bye. Does give me the location of a survivor house. Yeah, but I've already been there. If I read this. I have fully explored. Actually, no, I don't think I've been there. This is the farm. So this is near one of the farmhouses. So yeah, I could head out that way, but it'd have to be a goal. Which it isn't. I know it sounds like I'm bossy, but it's just me trying to... Ooh, military boots. Me trying to treat everyone's suggestions equally and not derail what we're working on. Backseating is mandatory, but only in that you have to submit projects. I guess I should make that more clear, but to any regular now. Oh, this car is not that mint. I mean, it's 60%, but there's some things that are truly busted. Let me pop the trunk. See what else is in there. So there was cologne, pencil, rubber band. All the setups for like a MacGyver weapon of mass destruction. Another standard tire. Which makes sense, you know, that there would be a spare. What about duct tape glitch? Young Clouds, thanks for the follow, by the way. And Matza. Matza, are you still here? I have a question for you. Always need more duct tape? Alright, how am I gonna put this car into position? This car, so this one is not a Chevy Dart. It's a, whatever it's called. It starts with an M, I forget what it's called. But they weigh a little bit more, so they're a little bit harder to control. Oops. I actually hurt myself there. I think I'm getting better at this, though. Like the physical act of shoving things in. It's like a Masterson or whatever, I don't know. If I... Masterson Horizon. Alright. One more covered. Wow, we got 9 thread out of that? That is awesome. Well, I mean, partials all, but still, awesome. It's a lot of thread for just a few zombies. Have we checked the splint again since we slept? Yes. I woke up, still broke. But I do feel like, it's only a matter of time till it's healed. Obviously, that's a dumb statement, but I do feel like we're close. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Sunglasses. I'll take the tape. Trunk's not locked. Garbage pen. Oh, I don't want the pen though. Drop on the ground. These plastic bags have plastic bags in them. Nice. Nested bags. I wonder how deep it goes. It's like Tarkov with backpacks. Ball Flare, I actually have a UI element in orange right over there for you. Yeah, tumbling tended to that faster than I did. Didn't catch that? No problem. It is pretty small. But I've gotten that question enough now that I figured a UI element makes sense. I think this one... So here's a question for you all. Should I fully car barricade even the garage access? Yes, no. So if I fully car barricade, the added benefit is the downstairs of my base is secured. The consequences is I can't do vehicle maintenance without a little bit of risk. Now, in the future, if I wall up the gas station, I could do vehicle maintenance over at the gas station instead. But that might not be the best solution, given that the gas station and my main base are physically disconnected from one another, and a horde could cut me off from one to the other. So I don't know if I should fully barricade or mostly barricade. There's a case for both. Oh man, these cars are obviously heavier, and getting them into position a little bit challenging. Also, I can't see where I'm going exactly. There we go. Better view. Crunch. Nope. Straighten up. There we are. Where's my Siggies? Alright. Yeah, this taxi is a workhorse. Acting like a full tow truck. No complaints from me. Have they ever mentioned a rotate camera function? Not that I know of, but I don't read the PZ forums and dev blogs that much. So I might not be one to notice if they did. I know there's mods to do it in RimWorld, but like... RimWorld doesn't have a Z level, so it doesn't really benefit from that as much. Unless you add the Z level mod, but then that's mods on mods on mods, and that gets a little weird. Now, let's put away this tire and everything else that I have. So, if we're not doing a full barricade, I would say we only need 2 more vehicles. We'll leave this bay open. Or maybe fill this in and leave one of these bays open. Something like that. So we're pretty close to our goal. Yes equals cars in front of the garage, limiting our access to parking here. No equals not doing that. I'm sorry if it wasn't clear, but you can always ask for specificity. I don't think there's a risk to these rabbits rotting on me if I'm finishing this. One of the problems of allowing a rotate in that nature is that means that all of the art would need all sides. So a building like this, there actually might not be texture over there. So it would be a dramatic redesigning of all art elements, which is no small task. I mean, I don't know for certain how they drew everything up. Maybe it does have backsides. But if it didn't have backsides like that, it would be it'd be pretty effortful to add them. Yeah, the development is slow enough that I'd rather have them add more features than rotate. 2 for 1. Ooh, and a fresh leather jacket. Wow, Ash Nate not playing games. Oh, this polo sweater's good too. Denim shirt is good. Did I put those in my backpack like an idiot? Yes, I did. No, don't wear it. Stop it. A tactineck? Yes. Archer would be proud. I'm just setting it over there so I don't shred it when I... Oh, she was loaded. Look at you. Where... Question. When you have a t-shirt and a long skirt, where's your gun? Thigh holster? Lana! Hey, buddy. Let's eject the magazine. Yoink. And drop the gun. I've been famously not keeping firearms. I'm keeping the bullets, but not the guns themselves. At some point, we will decide to... Well, we will decide that, like, West Point is probably cleared out enough for me to use firearms, but with a broken leg, that day is not now. Hey, Harry. So this poll is a no, which means I have 2 vehicles left to move, which is a feasible thing that I can accomplish today. So the bottom floor isn't all metal plated up, clearly, but all of these vehicles will stop zombies from coming in easily. Oh. Well, Mr. Carr, I think you will be missing a window soon. Let's smash this one. The other windows are actually in really good condition, so I could take them for later. Hey, Waffle Fortress! Thanks for the resub. Anything in the glove? Not really. Trunk open. How long does the fracture last? Somewhere, it's random. It's RNG, Camasia, but basically somewhere between a week to a month, depending on the severity of the fracture, and you don't know how severe it is. You don't get to know those things. And then you reduce the amount of time the fracture takes to heal, depending on the care that you provide it and some other factors. So, yeah. It's one of these... It'll take some time. I've even seen some people say on the forums, oh, I had my fracture heal in like 3 days. So there's a lot of RNG involved, and I'm not sure what the min-max time is, and I'm not sure what the benefit is of the comfrey poultices, but I do know that comfrey poultices and splinting help. Ooh, there's zombies there. That's very close to home. And there's 3 of them. Noted. I'll have to deal with that soon. I wish the hide UI and the vehicle menu weren't... I guess I could change the binds, but I wish by default it wasn't the same bind, because I keep hiding my UI when I don't mean to. Although the game looks pretty cool without a UI. Well, we're collecting a bunch of sport parts for that possible goal of restoring a sports car at some point. Okay, map and pen, delete. I remember where that the map, annotated map, told me to go, and I'll probably remember for the rest of this stream at least. So if it was ever a goal, I could get out there. Will I have to remove the escape rope? Probably. I'm not even sure. Yeah, if I had a sports car, I'd probably crash pretty quick. Alright, that's definitely blocked in. Now I just have this door. My fuel tank's fine. I still have some daylight. Got some visitors, though. Oh, I popped out the magazine, but there's no bullets in it. Oh, well. Wasn't there... Okay, there he is. I was gonna say, wasn't there 3? If I had a sledgehammer, I could fix it, where I could replace the wall and move the rope ladder. But, yeah, everything out that direction is going to be walled up now. Or vehicled up, barricaded up, so it's not going to be a viable way out anymore. For better or for worse. It definitely protects me from downstairs, but then, you know, it limits my exit access. Surviving so long to make it to a midlife crisis. Can you demolish buildings with explosives? No. Not really, no. Sledgehammer or bust. There's only 2 things that... Well, there's only really one thing that can demolish buildings that exist on map generation, which is sledgehammer. Zombies can destroy walls and stuff that a player built, but zombies can't destroy vanilla structures. So structures that are placed by the game are immune to zombie damage. Except for doors, windows, but the walls themselves immune to the zombie destruction. It could use makeshift tools like Cataclysm. I don't agree or disagree. You know, we play within the rule place, you know, the rule set. So I'm fine with the rules being as they are, well defined and playing within them. Seems fine to me. Will overgrowth destroy structures? So that's interesting. So no, essentially they won't. But there is a start to this where you start a lot of time later. And what ends up happening is that a lot of the buildings and stuff are sort of decayed. So buildings on their own won't decay, but there are ways to play that will have decay, if that makes sense. Like 7 Days to Die. You know, in 7 Days to Die, you can have buildings that are just decayed as that's how they're designed. Oh, I can't even climb through that window. That was dumb. Thank you for watching Project Zomboid, which originally aired live on Twitch. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream, Rhadamant.com has all the information you need, like links to Twitch, links to Discord, my countdown timers for upcoming streams, and a schedule for all of the videos that will release on YouTube. Thank you so very much for watching. I'll catch you next episode. Farewell.